My Music. A panel game devised by Tony Shryan and Edward J. Mason. Chairman, Steve Race.
We all have our good days and our bad days, and it's a good day for me when I can introduce John Amos and Frank Muir, Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. Another sign of a good day for me is the presence beside me of our scorer, Mary Bell. To the questions. John. Very simple, really. What begins like this? And ends like this. Terrific stuff, yes.
It's Tosca.
It is indeed.
Puccini.
Beginning and end of Tosca.
Yes. I heard a story about the end of Tosca. You know, it ends with a posse of chaps coming on and they shoot the tenor. Quite rightly, too, usually. And then Tosca runs up to the top of the battlements and hurls herself off.
Oh.
Yes. Well, one day, somebody was ill in another opera, and so they had to substitute Tosca. And they completely forgot to get the posse of chaps, you know, to come on with the rifles at the end. And in desperation, they tried to find somebody around the theatre, you know, in the middle of Act 2. And all they could find was one bloke. So they dressed him up, and he said, "No, what do I do?" He said, "Oh, you must know it. Go on, just follow Tosca." So at the end, they got the tenor dead, and Tosca ran up the stairs and threw herself off the battlement. So this chap with the rifle did exactly the same.
Right.
A Toscan ninny.
There you go.
Bit of a ninny, yes.
Old Tuscan joke.
Frank, this piano record was a big seller in 1950. Frank, the producer of that record told me he was very worried about swarf. Who or what was swarf?
There's an awful lot of pianos there, aren't there? Swarf is a rather pretty piece of engineering substance. If you put a piece of metal on a lathe and turn it with a sharp tool,
right.
or if you instead of doing it vertically, if you do it horizontally and cut a master disc,
right.
And dig a groove, there's a bit of waste that comes up in one long, beautifully curly, continuous bit of stuff, and that's called the swarf.
And if you're not careful, gets involved in the cutting of the next groove as well. Yes, it could cause crackle, among other things. You got it with wax, pairings of wax, or now I suppose vinyl would be the thing. Ian, rather like John's question, what begins like this? And ends like this. Little nod of the head, I saw.
Yes, a nod of the head because it recalls something which I've never confessed to before, but I'll tell you, Steve, as long as you keep it very quiet.
Yes.
I have never played the part in the opera of Mephistopheles, because that was the beginning and end of Faust, but in the court, because I'm not the right sort of voice for it, but one gets pressed into service in concerts to sing the trio at the end. And in concert performance, the trio ends short at the end of the opera. And then I found myself asked to sing the end of the opera, including the trio, in an operatic concert some years ago at the Royal Festival Hall. And after the trio, there is Mephistopheles comes in with a great sort of cry on a fairly high note, which is the note, gives the chorus their note for the big ensemble that comes immediately before what you just played. And I worked at it, but of course, Marguerite has just given a great sort of scream of horror, which, when you're nervous, kind of knocks you off your note a bit, at least with somebody like me it does. And I sang this note, and to my horror, I heard the chorus come in on a different one. And I'm thankful to say that they were right, and I was wrong. And nobody in that chorus, not even the conductor, came and remonstrated with me for having given them such an appalling lead. And I've hugged that to my bosom.
Nice people, singers.
Feel better
nice
now.
people.
And now I've got it off my chest.
Yes.
We can do the rest of the programme now.
Get a good night's rest.
It's been worrying me for years.
Yes, it was Gounod's Faust. Dr. Richard Crossley of University of York told me about an American tourist who was on a visit to Weimar, and at a statue of Goethe, he said to the guide, "Who was this Goethe?" And the guide said, "It was the creator of Faust." And the American said, well, in my country we pronounce that Gounod. Dennis, the date is 1930. Someone called Treg Brown is making a record when he's interrupted. Interrupted by whom?
Wait, man, what in the world are you singing about? Don't you know that's all out of date? Why, who are you? I'm the Shiki man, that's who I be, and all the gals, they fall for me.
That was the man about whom you said in another program in this series, Frank sings better than, which is one of the great disputable statements.
He plays much worse trombone,
yes.
I can tell you.
Jack Teagarden.
I think I said he had a better voice. I see, yes.
Right.
He doesn't sing better, that's right. The slight distinction.
Sorry to drag you into this, Frank.
The Sheik of Araby, that's right. Just a few questions to establish the truth about this and that, beginning with a song line that always brings me up short. John, whose hungry mouth is pressed to whose sweet flowing breast? There's a thought.
Oh, we know that, do we?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're brought up short, I'm positively taken.
Do you know the song?
Poems are made by fools like me.
That doesn't help much.
But only God
Can make.
can make a tree. Da 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 da
The next verse, that's right.
Please.
Yes,
Are you
it
saying
comes
about
from...
him singing better or worse than anybody?
I take it back now, actually.
Yes,
I'd rather have heard it on Jack Teagarden's trombone. Frank, where can I find a reference to the 821? The 821.
The 821.
Yes. Should I do it the way it's done in the song?
Yes, please.
The 821.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown goes up to town on the 821.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler?
When you think of England's done. That's right. Dad's Army signature tune. Ian, a song reference to a quatty, or to be more precise, not a quatty. That comes in a song.
Not a quatty.
Not a quatty.
Yes, well, now, a quatty, drawing a bow at a venture, I think, is probably a Cumbrian word for a sheep that has missed the dip. And therefore its wool is a slightly different colour from the rest. And when Cumbrians look at the flock and they say, that's not a quatty, what they mean is that sheep has been dipped.
That is worth a full half mark out of 1. It comes from a song that goes...
must have been a West Indian sheep.
Carry me, Yankee, go. It's a song called Linstead Market. Arthur Benjamin did a famous arrangement of it. Carry me, Yankee, go, Linstead Market, not a quatty.
What is a quatty?
It's a loud potty.
It's what you don't sell if you go to Linstead Market. You're unlucky. Don't anybody write and tell him what
No, please.
Please don't. Dennis, we know that the moon's a balloon, but whence comes the line, the sky's a blackboard? The sky's a blackboard.
Can you give me one of your little musical clues?
Yes, if I were playing an introduction that I didn't like, it would be...
Oh, yes. Teach Me Tonight.
Teach Me Tonight it comes from. That's another half mark out of one, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Really are some weird lines in old songs. I wonder, can any member of the audience place the song that includes the words, I'll raise a bunion? That's right. From the Spaniard that blighted my life. And does anybody off the stage, or here on it for that matter, know who plays the guitar outside a bazaar? He plays a guitar outside a bazaar. Do you know it, Dennis?
No.
Shinanakidar plays the guitar outside a bazaar.
Of course.
Of course. That's right. People needed taking out of themselves between the wars, and it led to some very romantic waltz tunes of that period. John, who composed this, do you think?
I don't even know how it goes on.
No. Called
Smoking?
Dearest Love, it's called.
Cigarettes?
Do you know who wrote it?
Novello.
It sounds very novello to me.
Kensington?
Here's the same tune, sung by its composer.
Dearest love, now that I found you, the stars change in the sky.
Noel Coward, and it came from Operette in 1938. Frank,
Dennis
here's
was trying to help me by making a thing about cigarettes.
I was cigar holder.
I was going through Ardath, Kensitas, Cravenade.
It's such a difficult voice to identify.
Frank, this is how one of Noel Coward's verses ends. See if you can come up with the next 5 words after it stops.
Come with me and leave behind the noisy crowd. Sunlight shines for us above the clouds. Please don't turn away, or my dream will stay hidden out of sight among a lot of might have been.
With a view.
Here's Noel Coward to provide the answer.
A room with a view.
He's right. Absolutely right, yes. Ian, again, 5 words, please. The next 5 after your record stops.
They're out of sorts in Sunderland and terribly cross in Kent. They're dull in Hull and the Isle of Mull is seething with discontent. They're nervous in Northumberland and Devon is down the drain. They're filled with wrath on the first, the fourth and sullen on Salisbury Plain. In Dublin they're depressed lads, maybe because they're Celts. For Drake is going west, lad.
And so will everyone else.
Yes, so is everyone else.
Bad times just around the corner.
Bad times, yes, that's right. Dennis, this is part of the verse of one of Noel Coward's loveliest songs, I think. How does it go on?
The music of an hour ago was just a sort of let's pretend. The melodies that charmed us so at last are ended.
The party's over now. The dawn is drawing back now.
The party's over now, yes, from Words and Music.
I had a story about Noel Coward the other day. He was having lunch with Alfred Lunt when Lunt was quite old, and they were very old friends. And he said, "Noel, I'm afraid my sight is getting worse and worse. Have you got any advice for me?" I said, "No, Alfred, I said, "Oh, you must have something." "Oh, no, I'm sorry, I haven't. I really haven't." And he went on like this. So eventually, Noel said, "Well, Alfred, never eat white fish on a white plate."
Splendid. An old musical memory comes from a supporter of ours in Trowse, Norfolk. He recalls playing in bands and orchestras at rehearsal and being told by the conductor, "You're playing like a blasted PSA band." A PSA band. What would that stand for? PSA, John. PSA band.
Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra.
Would do. You're playing like a PSA band, Frank?
It's the Padstow Salvation Army band, which has done so much to cheer us up on Sunday mornings in Market Square, just outside the Gentleman's Outfitters.
Well, probably very true. PSA, Ian?
I used to hear my father refer to this PSA, which actually stood, I think, for a pleasant Sunday afternoon.
That's right. They knew that. Yes, that's right.
And quite who organised these, but I imagine it was bands playing in the parks and with a carefully selected repertoire that didn't have anything like Go Where the Booze is Cheaper or anything like that.
Beer, glorious beer, yes. Dennis, have you got an explanation for PSA apart from the real one?
I put down Popular Song Assassins.
Right. Pleasant Sunday afternoons it was, in Ilkley, and I think pretty well all over Britain, PSA. Some familiar compositions are identifiable simply from their rhythms, without any melody at all. And the way they keep doing that. The way to test these rhythms is to tap them on this cigar box of mine, which was given yeoman service over the My Music years. John, what is this? I can tell you it's 19th century, it's orchestral, and it comes from a last movement, and it's in quick 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1. First two notes are on the piano. Or rather... Got it.
Sounds like Judas Maccabeus.
Oh, yes.
Took a long time.
It's Schumann, piano concerto.
Thank you very much. The third movement thereof, yes. Frank, yours is vocal, very familiar. Ian has sung it for us, though it's not actually one of his roles. 1, 2.
Go Where the Booze is Cheap. Diddle-dum, diddle-dum, diddle-dum.
Thank you. Yes, that's right.
Largo al factotum.
Barbara of Seville, not written for
Seville.
Dr. Lowe, yes.
I've learnt to...
Ian, it's your turn. This is what you might call in brilliant waltz time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
I heard that this morning after breakfast, and my wife said it was the mating call of the woodpecker. Alternatively...
Gets you a mark.
Alternatively, it's...
Give me a name or a ballet.
It's... Les Sylphides.
Yes, it comes from Les Sylphides. Now, it was Grande Valse Brillante by Chopin, yes. Then it's a fugue subject for you, you'll be glad to learn. But it's one I think you've heard a few times, right? 1, 2.
Just do the last bit again, right?
Well,
it didn't.
What?
Yeah. I know you toy with me with saying it's a fugue, but I nearly got it.
I do it from the start again. Right. 1, 2.
Isn't it our signature tune?
Yes, it's...
Yes, it is. Aren't you dying for me to give the composer?
No, actually,
All right, we won't
let you go on that. Yes. Who composed it?
Steve Race.
Thank you very much. And that was Denis Norden saying so. Never mind. Writing from Norwich, G.F. Swain asks to hear a tune that he says is a favourite for the mandolin hereabouts. And since I composed the tune, I thought I'd play it, though not on the mandolin. Tune called Faraway Music. I'm going to ask John to start off the singing session this week with The Rose from the film of the same name.
Okay, we'll try. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give. And the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Lovely song. I don't really know who to thank for the idea behind this next song, which involves Frank and Denis. Jeff Harris, perhaps, of Warwick, who long ago heard this song done as a duet in this particular way, which is not as Irving Berlin intended it. It's about the wonder of falling in love.
They say that falling in love is wonderful.
It's wonderful.
So they say.
And with the moon up above,
It's wonderful.
it's wonderful.
So they tell me. I can't recall who said it.
I know. I never read it.
I only know they tell me that love is grand.
And
This thing that's known as romance is wonderful
it's wonderful.
in every way.
So they say.
Henri Trotter wrote about a century ago a 2 million seller called My Old Chicot, Henri Trotter turned out to be Henry Trotter, a member of the Royal Aquarium Orchestra, whatever that was. According to a reference book, a spirited baritone performance can still thrill an audience.
Can it be true?
Let us find out.
Right. Good gracious. I mind the day, me old Chico, when first you graced me head. What time I wore me sabre-tash, me spurs and jagged red. I mind a dainty little lass whose cheeks were all aglow, when first she took a kiss from me beneath me old Chico. When first she took a kiss from me beneath me old Chico. Many a year ago, here's a health to all the pretty girls we used to know, and here's to every soldier man who wore an old Chico 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And here's to every soldier man who wore an old Chico 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
There you are. You see, it does still thrill an audience. And so will the information coming through now. A victory for... Never mind. John Amos and Frank Muir. Goodbye.
Taking part in My Music were John Amos, Frank Muir, Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. The chairman was Steve Race. The questions were compiled by Steve Race, and the program was produced by Pete Atkin. My Music. A panel game devised by Tony Schrein and Edward J. Mason. Chairman, Steve Race.
Thank you. Here we are again, we being the usual teams, except for Frank. So meet John Amos and Peter Jones. Versus Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. Right, gentlemen, to the questions. Ballads, drawing room ballads, call for superb singing, as we know from many that Ian's given us over the period of this show. No one should be too grand, I think, to sing a much-loved song, or to enjoy hearing one. John, the song cycle, the singer, can you name them? Song, cycle, singer.
It's Ben Luxon.
Yes, Benjamin Luxon.
Well-known Cornish figure. And I was once on a cruise with him, and he's got such a well-produced speaking voice, let alone singing voice, that sometimes when he was down in the hold and I was up in the rigging, I could hear him perfectly playing. I mean, I exaggerate a little bit,
yes,
but he really has got an incredibly beefy voice.
Yes, he has.
My mother used to sing it, actually. I remember quite well.
Yes.
And I never knew what the Shalimar was. I thought it perhaps was a boat. And I visualized this person sitting next to someone with pale hands on the dock side. I don't know. What is the Shalimar? It's a river, is it?
It's a river, I
yes.
think, yes. You know the song cycle, the name of the song cycle?
Isn't it For Indian Love?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
By
Kashmiri
Amy
song.
Woodford Findon.
Ah, yes. Peter, the singer in this next song is Stuart Burroughs, the composer Balfe, who, though, was the poet.
dances are done. In gloss of satin and glimmer of pearls, Queen Lily and Rose in one. Shine out, little head, sunning over with curls to the flowers and bees.
A song. Poets. Recognise the title. You didn't hear then.
You didn't say the title, did he?
No, I didn't do it. We didn't do the title, no.
Oh, I see.
It's a plea to Maud, I can tell you that much.
Maud?
Yes.
That's a good clue. Come into the garden, Maud.
Yes, thank you.
Which must be Alfred Lord Tennyson, who wrote that. Yes.
Yes, indeed, absolutely, yes. Alfred, it was Tennyson indeed. Come into the garden, Maud, yes.
Oh, that's
Ian, who wrote this song, and on the record, who's singing it?
I felt so lonely standing there, and I could only stand and stare, for I had no maid with me. Lonely I should have to be in that quaint old Cornish town.
Well, the song is The Floral Dance by Katie Moss.
That's right, words and music, but founded on an old Cornish air.
It's interesting that, because he is singing it, I would say, in a lower key than...
The first name he shared with a number of singers with deep voices, Norman...
Oh, Bailey.
Norman Bailey.
Oh.
Norman Bailey it was. Over to Dennis. Dennis, Robert Tear's voice, whose lines?
In the woodlands down lane, by the oak trees mossy root, the shining grass blades timber shaded, how do quiver.
Whose lines?
I got oak tree and mossy root. It's some bucolic poet.
But yes, it's on Lyndon Lee, originally written in Dorset dialect.
Ah, yes, which
do you
I
happen
know.
To know,
yes,
Ian?
That's what's his name? Barnes.
That's it. You got him, William Barnes.
But he's impenetrable.
Yes.
I mean, I know because I know who wrote, simply from the title. But I've never been able to plough through that Dorsetshire dialect, with all apologies to the good people of Dorset.
Some of Tennyson's poems are unreadable in Lincolnshire accent as well, but that's another matter. All these songs come from the same LP, though with different singers. Just before we leave it, let's get Ian, just for a sort of nothing mark, to identify a song and a singer from just 2 words, Ian.
My goodness, I don't have the last note on as long as that. Yes, the song is On the Road to Mandalay by Ole Speaks, and I suspect that is a highly respected colleague of the name of Forbes Robertson.
Forbes Robertson, that's right, yes. Out of China Cross the Bay, that's right. Choruses of popular songs are instantly recognizable. Less so, perhaps, verses. Even less, second lines of verses. Impossible, you may say. Not at all. Let's find out. John, turning to my piano, the second line of a familiar verse. Any idea what the song is? For a full mark.
It's what you might call an art song rather than a pop song, isn't it?
It's a popular song, really.
Oh, is it? Well, then I don't know.
Well, for half a mark, shall I play you the start of the chorus?
All right.
Right, here we go. Now, you know it.
I always think they write those beginnings, by a computer. Don't you think so?
You don't know it, do you?
Oh, something Vienna Mine.
Yeah, do you know the title, Peter? Can you help him? It's your side.
Vienna Mine.
Well, yes, we got that far. Vienna, city of my dreams.
Oh, yes.
I think we'd like them to have half a mark for that, don't you?
That's a quarter each.
Peter, you're not averse, I know, to a touch of jazz. What is this the second line of? the folks all meet.
No. Not Basin Street.
That's it.
Is it?
That's it. Yes, you got it.
Basin Street Blues.
Yeah, Basin Street Blues.
Yes.
That's right. Spencer Williams tune, Basin Street Blues. Right. Ian, your turn. Again, the second line of the verse.
Oh dear, terribly familiar. It's Can I go into the chorus?
Yes.
Oh, the White Dove.
White Dove, yes, by Franz Lear. Yes, you've got the half mark too. Dennis, the verse, line 2 of what?
My heart beat the faster, but it's my heart I never knew. It's you are the promise.
And the title?
All the things you are.
It's got a full mark. Yes, that's right. Just one for the audience to try. Second line of the verse. Yes, thank you. As one man and woman, Sonny Boy. Yes, Sonny Boy. John, musing as I was in the cloisters of Westminster Abbey, I noticed a memorial to somebody. It said, quite simply, he brought Haydn to London. I thought it was a nice, quiet form of immortality. For whom?
He was a man called
Salomon,
who had an orchestra, was a violinist, and he did do just that. He went and sought Haydn out. Haydn, I think, had never been outside Vienna or Germany. And he got him to come over, and he wrote a dozen of his best symphonies for London.
That's right. He got Haydn, and you've got a cold, haven't you? I can tell it's in your voice.
Yes, I have. It'll be fun or horror when I get to the singing. If I get that far.
Peter Jones, a line from a song, I quote, he tore its chords asunder. Who did?
Is it classical?
No, folk, really.
Folk.
Can I give you a tiny clue?
Well... Yes.
Just a teensy.
Oh, yes. Fortunately, this ear is working well. The minstrel boy.
Thank you very much, yes, the minstrel boy. The harp he loved ne'er spoke again, for he tore its chords asunder. That was rather than let it sound in slavery, you see.
Yes.
Excellent thought.
Well, thanks very much. Sort of educational as well.
Live and learn, that's right, yes. Ian, who wrote, of whom, they trained him to make Europe yawn, and he took advantage of their teaching to make London and New York laugh and whistle?
Sounded like somebody who had invented an unsuccessful sleeping pill. But presumably it has a musical connotation.
It does indeed, yes.
London and New York.
Yes.
Whistle and laugh.
Yes. And
could that be a reference to Gilbert and Sullivan?
Yes, it was to Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Yes, it was. Do you know who it was talking about him?
No.
It just initials GBS. It was
Bernard
Shaw talking about Sullivan. They trained him to make Europe yawn. He took advantage of their teaching to make London and New York laugh and whistle.
I
nice
suppose
remark.
That's a typically dismissive remark about a conventional musical education from Shaw.
George Bernard Shaw in an 1890 article. Dennis, instead of asking you a question, let me for once ask you, what is my question to which your answer could be the population hereabouts?
The population hereabouts.
Yes.
The question could be, in the song "You Came a Long Way from St. Louis,"
yes.
What are the words following? You certainly impressed.
Yes, the population hereabouts. That's right. It comes. You came a long way from St. Louis. And so to the silver screen. Nowhere like the darkness of the stalls for having a good cry in the one and tenpennies.
Oh, I never cried so much in all my life. I'm still crying. I can't forget it.
Gracie Fields, enjoying what would nowadays be classified as a 10-handkerchief movie. How about a 10-handkerchief opera or film with an appropriately sentimental theme? What would you nominate as a number one tearjerker, John?
Well, I was thinking the other day, when they were showing several Catherine Hepburn films, that she is the number one tearjerker for me. Even when she's sitting with her back to the camera, if she wants me to cry, I cry.
Well said.
I think she's just amazing.
Absolute
I
greatness.
love every eyebrow.
Peter, do you go to the movies? Are you a film
Oh, yes,
fan?
I do, yes.
You appear in them.
I don't often cry. Death of Little Nell, was that... they made a film of that, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
How about Little Women? Did that have you groveling on the floor in tears? Most people.
I haven't seen Little Women.
Oh, you haven't?
I expect it'll be on television fairly soon. I'll be able to see it.
Can I commend to you Barbara Stanwyck pressing her nose to the window pane in the rain while her daughter is getting married inside and doesn't want to see her mummy in Stella Dallas?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Stella Dallas, yes. I remember that.
Make a note of that.
Yes. Is that on release?
Not anymore, I think.
No.
Ian, a movie, a film made you weep?
Well...
Or an opera, if you like.
From an operatic point of view, in the days when I was lucky enough to sing in Puccini's La Bohème for a great many performances, there was a moment which most nights, even after doing it time and time again, would make me cry, and it was in the last act when Mimi has died right at the very end. And there's a bit earlier on when she's lying in the bed talking to Rodolfo, and she says, "So many things there are that I would tell you." Because, of course, they've been separated for a very long time. Yeah. And when she dies, that music is reprised in the orchestra, and you hear this in a minor key, like very heavily scored. There's so many things that there are that I would tell you, and you know at that moment she's never going to tell him those things.
Yes. Great.
And I was an absolute sucker for that, night after night.
Yes, that's right. Dennis, yours would be a film, I guess, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes. It would be a whole selection of films. Stella Dallas, of course. It actually is strange because Mother Love was all, and that would always get me. I wonder how many people remember a film called Madam X. Oh, yes. Now, there were two versions within my lifetime, one with Gladys George and one with Lana Turner. And, I mean, you talk about the media. I mean, how irresistible can you get when you see she does a murder and her own son defends her, not knowing that it's his mother because she wanted him to grow up fine and clean and decent. And she never let him know. And she has a line where she says, "Do not let him know. Do not let my son know that I am his mother." And there's a moment when she's dying in the cell. He gets her off. And she says, "Just let me hold you and stroke your face as though you were my son." Oh. I wore out the monogram on my handkerchief. With moisture.
Sorry. Don't think any of us will ever be the same again, will we?
That's not counting Brief Encounter.
Oh, that's right. Right. Lots of tunes begin... Some go further. And some even go... Let's check on a few of them. John, what's this? Etc. What is it?
That's Ebony Concerto.
By?
Uncle Igor.
Yes, Igor Stravinsky. Written for?
Written for, what's his name? Oh, yes. Gosh.
I could tell you, we've got the mark. Woody Herman. Good. Peter, those starting notes, same starting notes, I'll put them in the same key as the Stravinsky. You know what that comes from?
It does sound familiar. Yes. Oh, dear. Because I am tone deaf. I wish you'd explain that to everybody.
John may assist a little, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, the Nutcracker. Now.
Ah, yes, you got it. You're toying with me, Peter.
No,
yes, you are.
It's
you're
coming. It may not be here in time for the news, but the reeds.
Ah, yes.
The reeds.
My goodness.
Is that it?
Shall I hang about a bit longer? Yes.
Well,
Dance of the reed pipes.
The dance.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. The dance. Yes, that's it.
That's right.
Yes.
Got it first time. Dance of the Reed Pipes from Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky. Ian, move the notes up a couple of degrees, though the key remains the same. Who wrote this song?
One Hubert Gregg.
That's right.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
Yes. Who also wrote a song about getting illuminated. Do you know that song?
We're going to get lit up when the lights go on in London. That's my period, you see.
That's right. Hubert wrote it, you know, while incarcerated, which I think is the word, in the old barracks Lincoln. Burton Road, Lincoln.
Really?
It's about the best thing that ever came out of that particular barrack block, I can tell you. Hubert Gregg's Maybe It's Because I'm a Londoner. No, this second one was...
And his wife sang it, if I remember right.
Yes,
Zoe Gale.
Right. Yes, indeed, she did. That's right.
Yes.
Dennis, same starting notes. I put it into Stravinsky's key, but it's not one of Stravinsky's tunes.
No, we don't have half enough Hawaiian songs on this. On the beach at Waikiki, yes.
On the beach at Waikiki, yes. Song lines. John, can you think of a song that mentions asbestos?
Oh, yes. But heaven rest us, we're not asbestos.
And
how's it going?
Yes.
I won't dance.
I won't dance, that's right. Yes.
Don't make me.
Peter, I'm not quite sure about the grammar of this line. If the boy were I. Do you know what that comes from? If the boy were I.
Isn't it dreadful? I've been in so many situations when total ignorance has been an advantage to me. But it's not helping me tonight.
Would you?
Would you?
Yes.
Yes.
Called Would You? One mark. One. Give him a mark. Go on, good mark. Ian, can you place a monotonal stately clock?
Oh, yes.
Stately clock.
Yes, it's not my grandfather's clock, no.
It's not. It wouldn't be monotonal.
The tick, tick, tick of the stately clock as it stands against the wall.
That's right.
Night and day.
You are the one. That's right.
Vous êtes là.
Dennis, a song reference to a book of 70 pages. It was contagious, 70 pages. It's a lovely song. I don't know if anybody here in the audience knows it. Jimmy Durante's song called The Day I Read a Book. It was contagious. The day I read a book, I can't remember when, but one of these days I'm going to do it again. 70 pages in the book. And so to the party pieces. Peter honestly doesn't regard himself as a singer and has asked if you, the audience, will kindly sing his song for him. Though I think he might remind you of the words from time to time. All together now. For me and my gal.
Me and my girl. That's singing. Very good, isn't it? Everybody's been knowing. Two weddings and for weeks every Susie and Sarah. Parson's waiting. And sometime I'm going to build a little home. No question of dividing them up and having half start and the other half finish with the top shelf and all that.
I love the way the audience applauds themselves, don't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yes,
love it.
It was well deserved, I thought.
Are you available for cup finals at all?
A song that mentions a pelvic girdle. John's choice. John, a word of explanation, I think.
It's from the Cole Porter Nymph Errant, It's really a girl song, but I started to change the pronouns round and I decided not to. So just imagine I'm Gertrude Lawrence with a cold. He said my bronchial tubes were entrancing, my epiglottis filled him with glee. He simply loved my larynx and went wild about my pharynx, but he never said he loved me. He said my epidermis was darling and found my blood as blue as could be. He went through wild ecstatics when I showed him my emphatics, but he never said he loved me. And though no doubt it was not very smart of me, I kept on racking my soul to figure out why he loved every part of me, and yet not me as a whole. With my esophagus he was ravished. He found my sternum stunning to see. He did a double hurdle when I shook my pelvic girdle, but he never said he loved me.
William Byrd, the great madrigalist, wrote, "Singing doth strengthen all parts of the breast and doth open the pipes." Dennis will now strengthen his breast and open his pipes with a song by Noel Coward.
We must all be very kind to Auntie Jessie, for she's never been a mother or a wife. You mustn't throw your toys at her or make a vulgar noise at her. She hasn't led a very happy life. You must never lock her playfully in the bathroom or play tunes on her enameled Spanish comb. Though unpleasant to behold, she's a heart of purest gold, and charity, we know, begins at home.
From 1938, that song, but long before that, in 1893 to be precise, this song was all the rage. Ian, for you.
An old man gazed on a photograph in the locket he wore for years. His nephew then asked him the reason why that picture had caused him tears. "Come listen," he said, "I will tell you, lad, a story that's strange but true. Your father and I at the school one day met two little girls in blue. Two little girls in blue, lad, two little girls in blue. They were sisters, we were brothers, and learned to love the two. And one little girl in blue, lad, won your father's heart, became your mother. I married the other, but now we have drifted apart altogether now. Two little girls in blue, lad, two little girls in blue. They were sisters, we were brothers, and learned to love the two. And one little girl in blue, lad, won your father's heart, became your mother. I married the other, but now we have drifted apart.
Right. Wasn't that a sad song, Mary? What's the score? Well, I'm happy to tell you it's a victory by a small margin this week for John Amos and Peter Jones. Bye.
Taking part in My Music were John Amos, Peter Jones, Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. The chairman was Steve Race, the questions were compiled by Steve Race, and the programme was produced by Pete Atkin.
My Music. A panel game devised by Tony Shryan and Edward J. Mason. Chairman, Steve Race.
Thank you. Here we are again, we being the usual teams, except for Frank. So meet John Amos and Peter Jones. Versus Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. John, I turn to you first. Beautiful. Emma Kirkby, singing what, John, from whose what?
It's Mozart.
Yes.
It's the Exultate Jubilate.
Yes, and singing the Alleluia there
it's
from.
Very difficult in the middle if you don't happen to have those high notes coming easily. Which,
Written,
of course,
by the
Emma
way.
does. Isn't she a sweetie?
Yes, lovely.
Very
Written, by
lovely.
the way, when Mozart was 17. How about that? Early promise, goodness.
Composing in the cradle, wasn't he?
Peter Jones, here's a Sousa march called The Pride of the Wolverines.
Yes, that's Sousa, all right.
Peter, my question, why on earth should that make me think of this early jazz genius? There's a connection.
Yes. I think that was Bix Beiderbecke.
Yes, it was.
And he had, what was the Wolverines?
Ah, that's right.
Wasn't
You got it. You're there.
They were called the Wolverines.
Good old jazz buff. He was playing with a band called the Wolverines.
That's it,
right.
yes.
Yes. Beiderbecke, I think he would have called it.
Beiderbecke, he would have preferred,
Beiderbecke,
yes.
Right. Ian, there is something that you and I have both done in our time, which I suspect you enjoy, though I quite frankly do not. Namely, and to wit, narrating Peter and the Wolf. Russian jokes really aren't quite my scene. Anyway, whose version is this?
The wolf gets in such a fury with the bird. Oh, he wants to grab hold of him, have another bird supper. But the bird was much too clever, and the wolf simply couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
That leprechaun gets in everywhere, doesn't he?
Yes.
I do enjoy it, but about Russian jokes, I usually actually do it in English, Steve. But that's Terry Wogan.
Yes, Terry Wogan, with the Boston Pops Orchestra there. Not that they ever met, of course. I mean, the Boston Pops Orchestra recorded it under John Williams, and they sent it out to different countries. And in this country, you have Terry Wogan doing the narration. In other countries, you'll have other people. It's a kind of international...
That's what might be described as a good wheeze.
Yes. Or a vast international spy ring or something. Anyway, yes, good wheeze. Dennis, here are four young men called cantabile with the verse of which old favourite?
Who's that coming down the street? Who's that looking so petite? Who's that coming down to meet me here? Who's that? You know who I mean, sweetest who you've ever seen. I could tell her miles away from here.
And...
it's one of those, that's my baby type, that's the girl, that's my gal, it's one of those type of songs.
Let's get cantabile to confirm the answer.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, only maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Sweet cookie.
Sweet cookie, I'll have that.
They're very good cantabile, aren't they? I heard them on a radio program. They do very good musical jokes.
That barbershop stuff is so hard to do.
Is it?
It's got to be done so right, hasn't it, John? Beautiful. Very exposed there. So to the words of songs. John, I suspect a tautology in my quotation for you. On land or sea or foam. What's that come from?
You want me to explain that?
No, well, not really. I'd just like to tell me the name of the song.
Oh, I see. On land or sea or foam.
Show me the way to go home.
Yes. Thank you, Peter. You've got it. Show me the way to go home. I don't think sea and foam don't differ, really, do they? I don't think in any way. Peter, fond of fun as fond can be when it's on the strict QT. Comes from the verse of a song. And do you know what QT stands for?
Quiet.
Yes, that's its origin. QT. Quiet. Yes. Do you know the song? Fond of fun as fond. It was stupendously popular in towards the end of the last century, I think.
Oh, it was then.
Yes.
Well...
Shall I play you the first three notes?
Thanks.
Sure, first three notes.
Ah, yes. Tarara Bundier.
Oh, I did it. No. I only just thought of that. You're absolutely right. From Tarara Bundier. And QT stands for quiet, yeah.
Yes.
Ian, can you place a song that mentions cobblestones?
Yes, I can.
Good.
Yes, I can.
Do.
It's one of my favourite songs, actually. And it goes... in an old-fashioned house, in an old-fashioned street, in a quaint little old-fashioned town, there's a street where the cobblestones harass the feet as it straggles uphill and then down.
May I write that down, because I didn't know that.
It's by W.H. Squire.
Yeah, I know the song, actually, yes. But I wasn't thinking of that. Dennis, you know.
On cobblestones I lay.
Yes, underneath the arches. Yes. On cobblestones we lay, or lie, as I would perhaps put it. Yes, you lay eggs, don't you, but lie on cobblestones.
Well, it has to rhyme with away.
It does, doesn't it? Yes. Dennis, where can I find the three words, walk into things? Difficult, this. Shall I play you the little line?
That's bump into things, isn't it?
Bump into things. Well, I've heard people sing walk into things, bump into things.
I walk as though, as though I had wings, bump into things.
Okay. Yeah. Like, the tune is called
Like Someone in Love.
Yeah, thank you, right. The difficulty with my piano medley is not so much recognising the tunes as getting straight to their titles. This may apply now, I think. Anyway, we'll see. As I asked John and Peter to write down the first four tune titles and Ian Dennis the second four. First four. Tune you got?
Well, I thought the first one was Lily of Laguna.
Yes.
And then there was a lot of sort of rather...
It was rather.
Yes. I don't know what that was, because I wasn't sure that it wasn't going on to be Lily of Laguna, and more of it. No. And then it turned into My Old Dutch at the end. So there was an area in the middle that was rather vague.
I don't know if anybody out there played My Old Dutch. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
What was the last one?
Lily of Laguna, then there's a little bit of I Walk Alone, then there's I Go Along. Remember Clopin, Clopin? Remember the song? Billy Cotton used to say, me and the boys will play clock in, clock out.
My old Dutch down too.
Really? The last one was Il était un bergère, badum, da, 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 dum, badum.
I think it would be a terribly good thing, Steve, if you would give a sniff when you get to halfway mark.
Yes, that'd be helpful. Yes.
Fire a cannon, release a gas balloon. Yeah. Anyway, halfway I got there with Il était un bergère. Then came Ian, Dennis?
Lincolnshire Poacher.
Thank you very much. Yes, and then the
yes, that's Chai.
Yes, Chai. From the Sixth Symphony, as you were about to say, I interrupted you.
The end of the one that everybody thinks it's the end and applaud, and there's another movement.
That's right, yeah, absolutely. Then...
Well, this is Ian's.
Yes.
We'll be there at the end of the road.
And the last bit I played was...
3 cheers for the red, white and blue.
Thank you very much. You've done very well on that side.
Somebody told me the other day about a performance of Chai 6, and the audience applauded at the end of the third movement as usual. But then in the slow movement, you know, there's a bit where it goes... and the audience applauded again. So the orchestra got up and went out. They got
Just having a little experiment. Will you please, each of you, take pen in hand and help me with a definition? Will you please write down what an interval is? What is an interval? It's my question. And since John knows, well, you all know, but John, what have you writ, please?
Well, I haven't.
No, what are you writing?
It's the difference between 2 notes.
Yes, the space, as it were, between 2 notes.
The third is the fifth,
more or less.
It's also what happens in the middle of a concert or a...
Well, yes, somebody else. Peter, what did you write down for an interval?
Well, it's the period of time in the middle of a West End play when the theatre management hoped to make a profit on ice cream.
But not out of me.
No.
They are those interval crowds. Ian, what did you write down, just for interest?
As a performer, the interval is very often a time for frenzied quick change, a frenzied look at the words of the songs you're going to sing or the opera that you're going to sing in the next act or bit, and hopefully a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But it is not a time for relaxing on the whole.
And may I say, it's not a time for friends to come backstage and say, hello,
Never,
Ian.
never, absolutely
never. Absolutely never. I thought I just mentioned that. Dennis, what did you write down?
Well, I achieved one of, I don't know whether I've told you this story, one of the, I've had very few really triumphant moments in my life when you really hear trumpets somewhere in the background. I don't go to the theatre much simply because I can't stand the interval. It always seems as though, just as I get into it, the curtain comes down, the light goes up, and I'm back to where... It doesn't happen in the cinema, which is one argument for the cinema. But anyway, I went to this theatre, and there was this mob there, and there was an American by the side of me, and he said, "You think we're going to get a drink?" I said, "Well, I'm going to try." And I pushed through, and I got drinks for myself and my party, and I brought them back, and the bell rang, because it was the end, you know, and the set was starting, and one of the party said to me, "Do you know who that was you were talking to?" And I said, "No." They said, "It was Paul Getty." The richest man in the world couldn't get a drink, and I got...
Lesson there somewhere. Let's go to Glyndebourne, if only through a record album. Glyndebourne Festival 50th anniversary. John, a slightly obscure opera, this one. Can you place it? You know it?
Yes, I think it's Busoni's Arlecchino.
Arlecchino, one-act opera, Capriccio by Busoni, that's right. Did you recognise the singer? Because I'm sure Ian did, if you didn't.
Oh, yes, Ian was in it, weren't you?
I was in it, yes.
But I did recognise the harmonies. I couldn't identify the particular piece.
The singer, Ian, was...
Oh, that was the unmistakable sound of Murray Dickey.
Murray Dickey, that's right.
And it's the only opera, really, that I've ever been in where I played a very sad part. And I really enjoyed that because most of the other opera parts were sort of bumbling old idiots. And here was I was a cuckolded husband And it was, and it was very touching, but very difficult musically. All the whole time you were thinking, lose concentration and I'm going to be in the mulligatawny any minute.
Isn't it lovely to be so successful that when they want a bumbling old idiot, they always think of Ian Wallace?
Yes, it has given me pause once or twice.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, Arlecchino by Busoni. Peter, among those wonderful Glyndebourne baritones, you might not have expected to find this distinguished, and I think distinguishable, voice.
How happy could I be with either, were t'other dear charmer away. But while you thus tease me together, to neither a word will I say. But sol-de-rol-lol-de-rol-lay, tol-lol-de-rol-lol-de-rol-lay, tol-lol-de-rol-lol-de-rol-lay, tol-lol-de-rol-lol-de-rol-lay.
I think you've got him.
Yes, well, I wouldn't have recognized it from the voice, I don't think, but I know that around that time, Michael Redgrave was there because I went to school with his a cousin of his, and so I heard all about it.
Yes, so Michael Redgrave.
Right? Yes.
Right. It was in 1940, actually.
Yes.
Would you rather I hadn't mentioned the year? Oh, no, you went to school with him, were you?
School before it.
Most singers show some decline in a third of a century. A fortunate few don't. Ian, there are very few singers whom one could ask to do this. Your big Act 1 aria in La Cenerentola begins like this in your 1953 recording. 1963, 73, 83 go by. Let's see if you can pick it up live when your old recording stops.
Miei rampolli femminili. Vi ripudio, mi vergogno.
Ian.
Un magnifico mio sogno mi venisti a sconcertar, mi venisti a sconcertar, vi ripudio, mi vergogno.
Già.
Can we have an interval of 5 minutes?
Yes. Dennis,
you're not going to give me any of that stuff.
No, listen. All these Glyndebourne memories, listen. Dennis, that's from Mozart's Idomeneo in the Glyndebourne production. The great authority on that particular opera house and author of a book of the same name is S. Hughes.
Who's it?
Tell me about him. S. Hughes.
S. Hughes was... The S. Hughes that I knew, Frank and I knew, was Spike Hughes.
Same man.
Who was a great friend of... I mean, what do you want to know? He was a very nice man. He was a friend of Ted Kavanagh, who wrote Itmar at the time when Frank and I were working with Ted Kavanagh, also working with Peter Jones on a series called In All Directions. And Spike was a classically trained musician who also had a jazz band, which at one time had Coleman Hawkins.
Yeah, a very good one. He had an American band, that's right.
And
yes. Same man, Patrick Cairns Hughes, son of the composer Herbert Hughes, Spike Hughes.
He wrote for the Daily Herald.
Spike, that's right.
Very amusing and nice man, yeah.
That's right. Some gardeners believe that plants grow faster or more successfully if you talk to them. It certainly works with the moss on my lawn. The more I swear at it, the better it does. But singing to plants or flowers seems perhaps a better idea. But which song should we sing? That's up to you. John, what would you sing to a flower or plant to make it
Well, the only thing that comes to mind is probably something that'll get cut out of the show, and it's recitative rather than arioso. It's when W.C. Fields had people coming round and he wanted them to see his gardens, and he used to go out to the flowers and say, "Bloom, you bastards, bloom!"
Well, he could have sung it. Peter, are you green-fingered?
Not very, no. One could sing sort of Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. But that's more in the nature of a proposal, isn't it? What about the sun has got his hat on? That would sort of encourage them, wouldn't it? The sun has got his hat on. He's coming out today, you know.
Oh,
That'd get them going.
Yes, I buy that. That do
You do? Yes.
Yes, I buy that, thank you. Ian, a song for your flowers?
A little plantation song called Fertilizer Jane. And famous ballad by Peter Dawson, who also wrote it, Roots.
Oh, Roots, marching up and down again. Sort of, yes. Dennis?
Well, I've imported a line from a kind of sister program where I did a whole story about singing to plants. And the line that I used was what shall we do with the shrunk azalea?
Well, Mr. Mowbray of Bognor Regis suggests that you should sing Sheep May Safely Graze to Your Flocks. About that. 4 songs. The first of them features Whispering Peter Jones, conversational vocalist extraordinaire, in a song from 1926.
Mama's got shoes, Mama's got clothes, Mama's got these, Mama's got those, but poor Papa, he's got nothing at all. Mama goes here, Mama goes there, Mama goes out to every affair, but poor Papa, he waits out in the hall. Christmas comes and Mama gets the most expensive frocks. Papa gets a necktie and a pair of 10-cent socks. Mama's got silk and satin beneath. She's got gold in all of it. Sorry?
I've lost you.
I lost you as well. What a coincidence.
Let us give them the last 8 bars with one accord, shall we? What's the
last 8 bars?
Yeah,
you mean the second page?
Well, from the da-da-dum-dum.
What?
From the...
This is going to make Dennis sound marvellous, you know.
Would you like him to do it all again?
No, make him play it again.
All right, here we go.
Mama's got shoes, Mama's got clothes, Mama's got these, Mama's got those, but poor Papa, he's got nothing at all. Mama goes here, Mama goes there, Mama goes out to every affair, but poor Papa, he waits out in the hall. Christmas comes and Mama gets the most expensive frocks. Papa gets a necktie and a pair of 10-cent socks. Mama's got silk and satin beneath. She's got gold in all of her teeth. But poor Papa, he's got no teeth at all.
This little romance by Shostakovich, of all people, came from a film, John, didn't it?
Yes, The Gadfly. Yes. It was also used in a television serial.
song that takes place, a family had hired a charabanc, whatever that was, and I think it broke down or something.
Well, the driver put on, in order to spare you the long, very long verse, they went out, the family charabanc outing, and the driver jammed on the brakes too fast.
Right.
Ma fell out, Pa fell out, the beer we had inside the gallon jar fell out, Uncle Binns fell out, and the twins fell out, when the man who played the cornet for his sins fell out. Where our charabanc had rested, there were little bits of us all strewn about. Then a policeman said, push off, so the driver gave a cough, and he tried to start the engine, but the works fell out.
And so we come to Ian, and at my request, actually, an informative song by Flanders and Swan called Tonga.
Oh, it's hard to say, Hulima, Kitty, Luka, Chi, Chi, Chi. But in Tonga, that means no. If I ever have the money, 'tis to Tonga I shall go. For each lovely Tongan maiden there will gladly make a date. And by the time she said, Huli makita luka chi chi chi, it is usually too late.
But not too late to tell you that this week's victory goes to Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. Goodbye.
Taking part in My Music were John Amos, Peter Jones, Ian Wallace and Denis Norden. The chairman was Steve Race, the questions were compiled by Steve Race, and the programme was produced by Pete Atkin.
My Music. A panel game devised by Tony Shrine and Edward J. Mason. The chairman, Steve Race.
Thank you. The scene is the Westminster Theatre. The time, the present, or near enough. The cast, slightly changed. We have, though, John Amos and Frank Muir. But with Ian Wallace is Benny Green. John, here's Callas. Italian opera. John, does that aria come from Il Pirata, Il Vassallo, or Il Barimanilo?
Yes. It comes from whichever one won the time when she hadn't paid the orchestra.
Well, they were all waiting there to come in. Yeah. Do you know Il Pirata, Il Vassallo, Il Barimanilo?
I think it comes from Il Pirata.
Yes. You don't know Il Barimanilo, do you?
No, I don't know.
I don't think you would, no. Il Pirata it comes from, yes. Frank, I'm sure you don't know the overture. In fact, I think you've never heard it, but I'm equally sure that you can...
Dare you suggest...
No, listen. I'm sure you can carry on when the record cuts out, simply by following the musical logic.
No, it will.
Frank.
Dum, dum, dee, da, da. What have I done wrong?
I think we'll draw a veil over that. Da-dum, and it goes ba-bum immediately afterwards.
Ba-bum.
But I liked your version better. Right. It was from overture by Aubert. Did you recognise it, John? No, you didn't. It comes from La Muette de Portici. Ian, I found an old record of yours. Well, when I say an old record, it says on the back of the record, this 43-year-old Scot claims that it...
Don't laugh like that.
No, this 43-year-old Scot claims that his weight is exactly the same as that of Floyd Patterson. So I suspect...
It must have been...
Anyway, Ian,
yes, it probably was in those days.
Ian, which of your recordings, please, ends with this single word?
Oh, yes, it's a song called Uproarious Devon as opposed to Glorious Devon by Vivian Ellis, words and music, and it was in a review, that was about 1960, and we played the show in Exeter before we came to London, and I was rather frightened about this particular song because it started, come to glorious Devon, where you're woken up at 7, and you have to beg for a new laid egg, and you're hungry by 11, where Devonshire cream is a foolish dream, like demanding the keys of heaven, and you vainly appeal for a good square meal in Devon, glorious Devon. And when I arrived in Exeter, the manager of the hotel, I said to him, I'm singing a song tonight that knocks this county. And he said, well, sing it to me. And I sang it to him. And he said, he roared with laughter. He said, oh, no. He said, I'd like to print that on my brochure. He said, that would attract people. And I must say, in Exeter, the Devonians, they were marvellous. They applauded it wildly every night.
It's a very funny song.
Didn't understand a word, you see.
Oh, yes. Now, Benny, I thought I'd managed to prevent the letters coming this time. No, they understood it all right.
Benny, welcome to the show. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
I'll indicate your question on the piano. The question is this. What, on the Ides of March 1932, began... and ended...
That was the first broadcast of Henry Hall, the BBC Dance Orchestra.
BBC Dance Orchestra.
And that was his opening and closing music.
That's right, it was. Here's to the next... It's just the time for dancing, and here's to the next time.
Yeah.
Which always used to end like that. Here's to next time. And they went round again and then faded, yes. The first broadcast of Henry Hall's BBC Dance Orchestra thing from Broadcasting House. Jack Payne's last programme with the Dance Orchestra had been from Savoy Hill.
Well, what did he do before that, Henry Hall? He suddenly sort of popped up in my life.
With the band.
Yes, he was at Glen Eagles.
Oh, Glen Eagles, was that?
Ah. And he got the job over the heads of a lot of people who thought they deserved it.
Well, good golfer.
It's a curious thing. There's a tune that everyone knows, though putting a title to it is not so easy. Still less putting words to it. This tune.
The Gold and Silver Waltz.
This tune.
Oh, yeah.
It's French or Spanish, or in America they sing, my ma gave me a nickel to buy a pickle. Certainly we want a definitive lyric, so will you be thinking about it, please, over the next few minutes? Words for...
My ma gave me a nickel.
I'll come back to you later. For the present, though, we'll glance at some song lyrics. John, questions arising out of the words of popular songs. The stars in their apiaries.
Oh, that's Edith Sitwell.
Yes, that's right. Which is it from, though? Which? To the
Stars in
facade.
their apiaries,
Sylphs in their aviaries.
Isn't it the waltz?
Yes, that's right. From
Daisy and Billy, lazy and silly, walk by the cupolas. Something like that.
That's the one, yes. The waltz from Facade, Walton and Sitwell. Frank, not by Dame Edith, yours. I'll be a great sensation. I'll be your inspiration.
I'll be a great sensation. I'll be an inspiration. Daddy.
Daddy. I want
a diamond ring. First place, everything. Oh, Daddy.
Yes. That was in the days when it was hip to be hep, wasn't it? So, Ian, Firewater Gin Gin.
Firewater Gin Gin. Sounds like an updated version of Hiawatha.
Well, it is rather, actually, yes. Should I play you a bit?
Yes.
Anybody in the audience know? No. You nearly got it. Totem Tom Tom from Rosemary. No. You sacrificed a mark there.
Definitely, yes.
Right. Benny, this one for you. That's all that it was. It's the second
It
line
was
of
just
the
a neighbourhood dance.
That's
The Tracy Narsha's song.
Yes,
It's all that it was, but oh, what it seemed to be.
Oh, what it
Yes.
seemed to be was the title, yes. You might call this next round Variations on a D-flat tonality.
Oh,
you might. Or you might just answer the questions anyway. John, what is this bit of dance music?
It's from the Perfect Fool by Gustav Holst.
That's right, yes. And it's ballet music, which is why I said dance music, yes. Frank, similar notes, or similar intervals anyway, but inverted. It comes from the end of something. It's this.
Yes,
you're there.
Dun, 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 dun. And if I was a bell,
That's
I'd
it.
go...
He's got it.
Bing, bang, bing, dong, bang, bong.
If I were a bell, that's right. Yes. Ian, what's this?
The Girl with the Flaxen Hair.
Yes, that's right. By?
Debussy.
Debussy, yes, La Fille aux Cheveux Longs, yeah. Benny, right out of the middle of something, but I think you'll find it familiar. Shall I give you a bit more?
Yeah. Oh, The Breeze and I.
Yeah,
The Breeze and I. That's right. It's impossible to sing, and it's a lovely song.
Yeah, it is a lovely song. Do you know the composer?
It's a very Italian name, isn't it? It's like cannelloni or something.
Italian like Lecuona.
Lecuona. Well, I said it sounded like something you eat, anyway.
Comes from a well-known Italian piece called Andalusia. No, well, fair enough. You got the title of the composer. A ringside seat. Let's go to the circus. John, familiar music. What is it called, please, and who composed it?
I have an idea. Isn't it called The Gladiators?
Yes, Entry of the Gladiators.
And I think the
Entry of
composer's
Saul
name is
Fletcher.
one of those... Sorry? You wanted me to
Entry
say
of
something?
Saul Fletcher.
Oh, yeah.
It was his signature to you.
And its composer's name, if you don't pronounce it right, they put a bleep on instead.
Yes, that's right. You got it. I got it in one. It's Julius Fuchik, a pupil of Dvorak. Did you know that? Yes.
De Fancy.
Yes, the face. Yes. Oh. Yes, the Entry of the Gladiators. So we're under the big top. Frank, what's happening at this point?
The elephants have got indigestion.
For a start.
But that isn't the point. I think it's that... Yes. Isn't it the swinging?
It's a trapeze act. Performing to the music of Und ein Bier. Ian, John's question was, what's the piece called and who composed it? So is yours.
Oh.
We present the stupendous Armand Eliano, Wire Walker Extraordinary.
It's either the jugglers or the Liberty horses galloping.
Yes. The music, do you recognise it?
Well, it's Spanish.
Yes, it's Spanish something.
Is it?
Yes.
Spanish...
Benny, do you know this?
Is it a Spanish hat dance?
No, Spanish something else dance. Gypsy dance.
Gypsy.
I'll give it. Spanish gypsy dance.
You mentioned John's piece of music, the entry of the Gladiators. It's the saddest theatrical story of all, of the band call in the old days of the music hall on a Monday morning. They'd been through them all. There was this man standing there, very big man he was, looking rather dejected, and so the conductor said, what do you do then? So he said, I'm a weightlifter. So he said, well, where's your band parts? And he said, I haven't really got any. I've never really had any, but he said, I can tell you what it is. It's quite simple. It just goes like this. Very sad story.
Very sad story. Right, back to the circus. Benny, this is real circus music, but there's a dramatic musical interruption. Benny, what was happening during that drum bit, do you think?
Is it that thing where the guy dives 100 feet into a wet sponge?
more or less, yes.
It's something that they cut the music out because it's an unbelievable feat to be done. Yes.
It's never been done before or since.
Yeah, yeah. My next feat is impossible.
That's it, yes. The actual words the ringmaster said was, Pablo Rodriguez was flying 20 feet over the bars unsupported.
Yeah.
In whatever sense we understand that to me. You know. Have you ever played circus music?
I've never played in a circus, but occasionally one was asked to play circus music.
Yeah. Sometimes everything I play sounds like circus music. That's what I was thinking.
Wasn't there a very well-known pop song called Circus at one time? There was a song called Circus.
Circus. Life is a circus, a hectic thing or something.
Something like that,
there was.
Harry James was a circus trumpeter.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Right.
Terrific attack.
Yeah, lovely song called When the Circus Left Town.
Oh, Worth a Kid. Yes,
Worth a Kid
lovely.
song, yeah. 4 notes. A figure at the start of various tunes, or in John's case, a theme from a great ballet score. John. Recognise it?
It's actually a little folk tune, a little flute tune played in France, and Stravinsky happened to hear it when he was putting together the music for Petrushka.
That's it. It's in Le Tour de Passe-Passe, which he put into Petrushka, yes. Frank, this is the question that Benny was hoping to get, I suspect. Whose signature tune?
Everybody of my age could go... Tommy Dorsey.
Yes, Tommy Dorsey, that's right. I'm getting sentimental over here. Ian, the title of this, please.
Confirmed by Benny, I'm glad to say, because I wasn't quite sure. Fascination.
Yes, Fascination. And Benny, what's this called?
I knew I'd get the one I didn't know. Song of Songs.
Song of songs.
No. I shall have to ask the audience again. Yes. Would you like Benny to have the mark? Yes.
What's it
Mario
called?
My Own, it's called. Mario My Own, da-dee-da-da-da.
Thank you very much.
You've got the mark.
We're doing well.
Never heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Artie Shaw recorded it. Lots of people. Now,
Behind
that
my
tune
back.
of Spanish or French or more recently American associations. The one they used in the Ballet of American in Paris. This tune. Words, please.
What were the words you suggested?
Well, my ma gave me a nickel to buy some pickle.
Well, I go on from there. My father gave me $1 to buy him a collar.
Right, yes. Okay. La 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 la, Frank da dee dee dum.
I had no success with this at all.
Oh.
My ma gave me a nickel. I bought some chicle. I wasn't being fickle for Chickle's chewing gum. Chewing gum.
Yes.
Which it is.
You don't have to do pickle songs. Did you write down a pickle
You try
song?
another
Ian?
No,
rhyme.
I didn't write down a pickle
No.
song. I wrote down a rather wistful little one, which was, I'd like to dance with Mary, but I'm too scary.
Oh, yes. Benny.
I think that this tune ought to be by Cole Porter. And if not by Cole Porter, it should be shorter. What is his real title, though?
I don't know. I really don't
extraordinary,
know.
yeah.
It's whatever title it has in whatever country you happen to be talking about.
It's kind of traditional tune. Just crops up everywhere.
Very much, very international. 3 real old favourites and a melody that might become a new favourite, who knows. That's the prospect in these closing minutes. Frank has chosen a philosophical song about love, the game of love.
May I just mention 2 points about this? A is I can't remember most of it. and the other point is that it's got a very curious time. It's 6 and 7/8 the time. So it is terribly difficult to come in. So if you'll bear me with me. Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in a wonderful game that we know as love. You have words with him, and your future's looking dim. But these things your heart can rise above. Once in a while he won't call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. And he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips. And your hearts will fly away.
Most amazing background to any popular song, I suggest. It was written by the Vice President of the United States, a man called General Dawes, whose only other publication was called Economic Problems in the Post-War World.
I should have sung that.
I bet you made more money out of the song. Harry János began life, musically speaking, in an opera by the Hungarian composer Kodály, whom I met once, John, and his wife. Do you remember Mrs. Kodály?
Oh, yes, rather.
Beautiful girl.
Yes.
About 100 years younger than himself.
Could I forget?
Well, from Harry János comes this, I think, haunting tune. Here we go. Right.
Tisaninan donan tu no tisan tu. Tisaninan donan tu no tisan goljanjaš tu.
thought that'd grab you.
If there are any Hungarians listening, I'm sorry about that. Rather made goulash of their song.
It Had to Be You, sings Benny Green. Well, when I say sings. Music by Isham Jones, and whose words, Benny?
Well, the original, it's a unique thing because the original words of this song were written by a man called Gus Kahn. And as you know, there are lots of parodies of popular songs. I think this is the only instance I know of the parody being written by the actual writer, who poked fun at his own work. It had to be you, me, who had to get you. I stand 5'10", a man among men, but you're 7'2". I meet lots of girls when I make the rounds, but nothing like you, 7'2", 65 pounds. But you make me thrill, and you always will. I realise, Betty, you look like spaghetti, but what can I do? It's your fingertips that I adore. When you stand up, they touch the floor. It had to be you, wonderful you, 7'2".
Too rubbish, delightful, too rubbish. After that, I feel a touch of the piano solos coming on, after which we'll invite Ian to take us through the words, as well as the melody, of this lovely song.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Yip Harburg, the words, Harold Arlen, the music. And here on the score sheet, another profitable collaboration, in spite of all my best efforts, a victory for Frank Muir and John Amos. Goodbye.
Taking part in My Music were John Amos, Frank Muir, Ian Wallace and Benny Green. The chairman was Steve Race, the questions were compiled by Steve Race, and the programme was produced by Pete Atkin.